Hmm. The brand. I have to remove something. Great. Okay. Why do this look like this? Okay. Good morning. Hi. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Joining me from India. Like if you're from the APEC region, it's a very good morning to you. Just give me a second. Just give me a second. Hmm. Okay. Great. Okay, I'm back. Hey, folks, joining us. We have Then Foster, we have Khalid. Hey Khalid, another amazing coach joining us to the stream. Hello. Hey Dead Nagi. Hey Lily Tech. I'm so sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. Okay, Quebec has done something good. Hi from USA. If you're dropping from another country, watching the stream, like from if you're even watching from another city, try to drop that in chat. Let's try to interact. Hi Sherry. Okay, Starry area. Okay, so I would be like saying sorry in advance that if I mispronounce your name in any sense, I'm really sorry for that. Okay, we have a lot of folks joining in. Try to drop in a hi so that we would be ready for the session. I'll assume that everyone is ready. Okay, so do is it just happening for me? Okay, can you see a black screen around me? So I need to fix that, I guess. Hmm. Yep, actually, I saw your session too, Khalid. And today I will try that. I will cover all the basics as well as we are gonna focus on design for primarily, and then we will be focusing on the circuit part. Okay. So, okay, we are gonna start soon. Let more and more folks join in. Hey, Caleb. Again, I'm really sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. There are also some issues with Twitch, I guess. I just got a comment. I need to figure that out too. Hmm. We're gonna wait for like another 1 minute or so for two folks to join in, and then we will continue our stream, learning this amazing Tinkercad hardware emulator. It's pretty simple and basic, but we will try to cover a special activity in the stream, which I have planned for you folks. Yes, that would be good. Okay, till the time we can play some light music. We're just gonna wait for a minute or two to let folks join in, and then we will be good to go. I hope I'm properly audible and visible. That would be a good sign for me too, because internet sometimes suck here. Yep. I'm visible, properly visible and audible. That's good. I'm just figuring out that why do I have this black screen around me? You're loud and clear. Much better without the background music. Okay, I guess that would be good. I have made the same mistake in the last session too, in the GitHub one. I was playing background music throughout the event, and in the last 10 minutes, I got to know that okay, background music was on. So I was so much into the session, I was like, okay, I forgot to turn off the background music. Background music is the MLH. Background is the MLH banner. Okay, thank you so much, Zelfroster. Now I got your point. I guess that will work. I guess. But I have to recheck. Okay, in this case, I will be hidden. Does this look good or do we go with this? Okay, this sounds good too. I was just trying to figure out. Thanks, self roster. Just trying to relax. Hey, Vinayak. Hey, hello, Vinayak. Hello. Just trying to relax. It would be good if I can get to know your name. Yes, thanks for the suggestion, self roster. I'm going to continue. Okay, so what we are going to do today? I'm not able to do full screen for myself. That's the case. Hmm, that is the case actually. Hey, thanks, Sky the Coder. Thanks for the wishes. Yes, it was a good day yesterday. Had a great time with the family. Khalid is saying we can have a full screen too. Just trying to figure that out. Hey Khalid, if even if you got time, like if you're not at the office, you can drop at the stream. Like it would be like happy to have you in the stream too. We'll interact a lot. Okay, so I guess folks will join in with a new time. We're gonna work on Tinkercad. So basically, what Tinkercad is. So talking about the internet definition, Tinkercad is a free 3D modeling program, and it is basically more used in colleges and all because yes, we have Khalid's birthday tomorrow, so we can have a little wish ceremony at the end before we start the session. Of course, you can contact Khalid on all his socials, wish him at full max, Twitter and LinkedIn everywhere, and make sure that he celebrates his birthday. Okay, you're in office right now, illegally watching. Okay, that's the qualities of a good friend, good Khalid. Okay, so we are gonna again get back to the topic. Tinkercad. So what is Tinkercad? As I've said, it is a 3D modeling programming software. Basically, most of all the software which are available on the internet, it is basically known for the ease of use. It is 100% web based. It will be available to anyone with the internet connection. Just you need a good internet connection, and you will be good to go. Apart from that, it's like available to all kids, educators, people who pursue hardware as an hobby, and they want to design something like out of their mind. It is for them. So we are going to talk about Tinkercad. I'm going to share my screen because yep, share the screen, Chrome tab, dashboard, Tinkercad. Okay, so before we move on, I will request each and every folks. We have a lot of folks joining in. I'll request each and every one of you to go and make a Tinkercad account now. Like if you don't have, make it now because we are gonna do a special Tinkercad activity during the session. So it would be good if you have a Tinkercad account. I would be love to seeing your particular designs, whatever you're gonna create. We're gonna do a lot of things. Yes. So I'm gonna wait for like next 30 seconds or a minute to you to open Tinkercad. Just write Tinkercad in your Google Chrome or any type of browser you use. Just search that, go make an account, and yes, we will be good to go. And whenever you are done, just drop okay or done in the chat. So I would be like ready to go for the next step. Great. This looks good too. Okay, this looks good. Done. Okay. Khalid doesn't need to like more create an account. He has already took a session, so he's ready. Okay, Khalid is done. Astitwa 2 is done. I'll wait for few more folks. Hey Tariq, welcome to the stream. Okay, just trying to relax. Done. Data done. Great, 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 great. Good morning, Tariq. Good morning from us. And if you have just walked into the session, what you're gonna do is just search Tinkercad on the Google Chrome or any type of browser you're using. Go and make an account on Tinkercad so that we can like proceed forward. Okay, I have a little bit. Okay, great. Just make an account and we will be good to go. I'm gonna wait for next 30 seconds for you, Tariq, to like make and go an account. If you have joined from phone, you can let us know. We can move forward. Folks are ready. Okay, so basically, as I've said, what Tinkercad is, it's basically a simple 3D based like modeling software available on the internet. It's totally web based, and the best part is you just need to have an internet connection. And to be very honest, there are a lot of hardware enthusiasts all around the world. Hey, great, 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 Tariq. Oh my god, great. Folks are ready with the bow. So the thing is, a lot of hardware enthusiasts are available in the world, and during this COVID time, it was not easily available for everyone to like gather the gadgets, make something hardware based, particularly. Now then, when you have physical hackathons, you can go and participate with having those advantages of proper hardware technologies available. But during the COVID times, such softwares was made to make it available for you in a digital form. For example, we have Arduino and hardware, and when we talk about the same, like in the COVID times, people were not going out of home, they were not able to get those particular appliances to make their hardware projects. So to overcome that problem, we have softwares like Tinkercad available on the internet But yes, yes, it is a 3D software, and it is used basically for three types. You can clearly see. I'm going to discuss that only. 3D design, circuit, and code blocks. Circuit and code blocks is something you need more time to discuss with. We are going to start with 3D design here, to be very honest, because a lot of you don't know about Tinkercad because we are not pros like Khalid who is present in the chat. But yes, we're gonna work around 3D design today. What we are gonna make something new, and after that, I'm gonna see what you guys have made. And as I do this in my in my every session, that whatever the folks make, I'm gonna show that on screen so that it would be a good environment because I'm gonna push you guys to complete it. So we're gonna start with 3D design. Everyone on the dashboard is you're gonna like click on new and click on 3D design, and we're gonna start. Okay, so this is our work plane. So more like try to understand this as a rectangle table with all the appliances available, like the 3D appliances we are gonna make. So for example, I'm gonna take a square. I'm gonna take a square. I'm just gonna drop it. Okay, so I have the total control of this rectangle box now. So I'm gonna like I don't like the color red. Well, I do like it, but I do like blue too. And okay, you can just like zoom and all. And once you click it, you can clear its radius. You can like convert it into a proper circle. If you want edges, you can make that. If you can make steps, again, all the adjustments can be made particularly for this particular element. Okay, it more look like a fridge now to me. So you can like just go like top bottom. Okay, can you give me an example where have you seen such software? Like we have used, like we had used something back then in our days, something like this, like the top front view. Like you can just do this top front view, and if I want to make changes in it, I can do same. Before we move, can you like, yes, AutoCAD, like more precisely AutoCAD, and even all the tools which were like available back then. Like you can see the top view, bottom view, front view for same. You can like zoom in. Okay, so the next best part we're going to discuss is, so again, talking about all the other appliances available, we have do. Okay, just a second, I just need to check my internet. I'm so sorry, I was trying to fix my internet. Okay, so we have tons of other. Okay, I have this pet around my home and he's trying to disturb me a lot. So sorry for that. Okay, talking about the next thing, all the like you also have text. So you can just go like this, go for the top view. You can write anything. So we are gonna write. Hmm, I hope everyone is with me so that we it would be easy for us to like. So this will be text. I'm gonna like replace it with okay, second. I have just my setup changed, so that's why that this is a problem. MLH. Okay, so when we talk about the MLH logo, it is basically of three different colors. So we're gonna do the same. Okay, so the reason I'm trying to tell you this because whenever you try to create 3D projects, bring your pet on the stream. The thing is, he is not my regular pet, but he tries to revolve around my home, destroying things all together. And I don't know what we call glary in English. I need to check that. Mm, squirrel. Okay. How could I forget this? So we have this squirrel outside our home who is trying to disturb me. And I'm like, okay. So coming back. Thanks. Just trying to relax. Thanks. Thanks. Yes, it's a squirrel. Okay, coming back to topic, the 3D design. Talking about, okay, we have created this MLH. What we can do next? We can use Scribble, one of my most liked design in this. So we're gonna just like search Scribble. Okay, so the best part about Scribble is now you can design anything you want. So I'm gonna write like I'm gonna write wait Khalid because he's present in the stream. Hmm. Great. So we can here see the 3D preview of same, like what we have written. So once I get back, okay, done. So now once I get back, I can even change the color if I want. We can go for red, we can go for blue, and then we will be good to go. So you can see a 3D Khalid written there, and you can do a lot of things. We can like have another element, scribble element here. So it's more like the work plane allows you to like add all the rain. Okay, so the work plane allows you to have a lot of different tools available through this 3D design. You can develop anything you want. Like all the tools are available now. Why such 3D designs are important? To be very honest, so during these times, I have seen my lot of friends getting internships through working on Tinkercad. Specifically, the reason is they were so good with the designs. Like the people who I have in a 3D Khalid taking a workshop. Yes, that's true. That's true. I'm not gonna neglect that, Khalid. So the coming back to the topic. So I have these school friends in civil from different colleges. They said that they were at home, the colleges were shut down, and they use tools like Tinkercad to like design a lot of different things. Yes, so you can do a lot of different things from this. Like, so I have this. Now I'm gonna add a circle. I'm gonna decrease its width. So no, so the height. Now what you can do is like if you can like add these two things, all the things are added. Now you can group them. Okay, I just need to check. I have made a mistake. Okay, like I have added these two group. Okay, I don't know why the heck it's not. Okay, I guess there must be some problem, but when we try to do grouping, the two elements merge as per the requirement. So I guess it's the height. This says I need to increase the height to make it width. Now I guess it will work. Group. Okay, there must be some problem. Apart from that, you can see you can group elements, you can like add up them, and the special feature which I like about Tinkercad is, so how many of you do play Minecraft here? Like Minecraft, do you play? And you love seeing those animations? Gonna listen to Khalid songs after this stream. Great. So when we talk about Tinkercad, you can just click on this, and you can see the Minecraft version, which I loved a lot. Like I was used to play Minecraft a lot back in the days. You can like whatever you have built, you can just like see whatever you've built in this format. Even if you want it in the Lego set, you can see the same. See what we have developed. It's also available in the Lego set. So what we are gonna do is in the later part of the stream, we are gonna design something unique with the 3D design. Currently, we will move to the circuit part, that what we are gonna do in the circuit. And once we are finished with that, we're gonna come back and we're gonna see how this works. So going back to circuits, I hope the design part was clear and we can move forward. So we are gonna go to our circuits design. So to be honest, we Khalid, we have worked a lot on Tinkercad. The reason is our college, and they were kind enough to teach us these things. So I worked on this like a long back ago, but I wanted to tinker this. I'm just gonna explain the basics, how you're gonna see the circuit. The circuit would be complex for you guys. Again, there is an internet issue. Just give me a second. Okay. I hope the circuit is visible. So it more looks like a complex circuit for now. Even when I saw it for the first time, our teacher saw it for the like given us the task for the first time. I was like, what we are gonna do, how this is gonna work. And to be very honest, talking about the basic things, we have this Arduino. So talking about what is Arduino. So Arduino is an like open source electronic platform which is based on easy to use hardware and software. Like you can connect elements. We also have Arduino in our offline versions too. You connect it with different type of circuits. They're gonna work in the same plane. Apart from that, we have these are wires. If you're like confused in any sense, these are wires. Then we have a resistor. We connect resistors with the circuits to like to work on our project. We have in this project switches. So like when you also have switches for your home, you want to open up a fan, you want to open up a light, you have a switch to open up. So we have that for same. Talking about these are the basic components, we do have a LED. And talking about the basic connections, like what should you connect with what. So there is a 5 volt connection here. If I'm just gonna like do like this, there is a 5 volt connection available here, there is a ground connection available here. This is made to ensure that proper electricity is being like circulated to the circuit. Like this circuit which is available, this is a breadboard. What we call this is a breadboard. It will, like if you have been to an hardware lab, you can see this like breadboard available there. So apart from that, once you have started that, you can see like people can connect. You have to connect this 5 volt to the positive mark, and the ground one to like we have two ground connections to the negative part, so that the electricity can flow in certain sense. Okay, once we have done, I am not going to correctly start the simulation, I'm going to show you the code. Okay, if you're a proper coder, for you it will look like a redundant code. A lot of things are like copy pasted again and again and again and again. Like you can see pin mode output 1 2 3 4. So this is usually made like I have designed this code for you guys to make you easily understandable what it is. So currently we have initialized all the LEDs, the switches with certain numbers. Once we have done that, we have like also designed the inputs modes with the registers we have connected. So for each LED we have a different register, and for same we have connected all the output modes. So once we have done that, we have marked the command of int of digital read. Such things are like read it properly, like the switches need to be read. So why does a switch need to be read? That's a good question. The point is you're not to like your system should be able to identify if a switch is open, what is going to be the next instruction. And whenever like we do the same thing when we code similarly for any other project, that we need to understand what is the input for it. So we are going to write int a digital read switch what, like if we are talking about this switch, these four switches, for these four switches we have a digital read. We have written certain code. Okay, this is an complex code, but again we can neglect this for now and we can move forward. Then we have written this again, if a is equals to 0 digital red, let like LED 1 low. So currently we have two systems in LED, low and high. So when we talk about low, the electricity is not gonna light. When we talk about high, electricity is gonna light. It's more like the 0 1 concept which we use in computers. Either it will work or it will not work. There is nothing in between. So apart from that, we have written the code. So if we do the simulation, if you can observe, we're gonna start the simulation. Great. I'm just gonna remove the code. Simulation has started. Okay, so currently you can see this light is not working because as per the code, LED 5 is being like if E is equals to 0, and as per the code in the initial time, E is equals to 0, the LED 5 is low, which is this LED. So if I switch on this type of switch and this, okay, we are gonna work on all three. You're gonna see all the switches are open because we have given a condition. If switch 1, switch 2, switch 3, and switch 4 are open, it is gonna be somewhere, it is gonna work. So if I'm gonna off this switch, this is not gonna work, this is not gonna work. If I'm, like these two are not working. So the basic concept is what we are like learning from a lot earlier period of time. You're gonna write certain code for like this. Like even when you talk about when you make hardware projects in real life, you're gonna see a lot of like coding done, but this is a redundant coding. I'll once again say that we are declaring for each thing. We're gonna use for loops in our certain set of part which is coming up. Apart from that, was the basic code. I guess I have given you a difficult code to understand at starting. We are going to start with gets primarily, and then we are going to again move to the designs part to make something unique for our activity. Okay, I'm going to take this. Okay, so basically, okay, this is the best way to understand this. So we have a proper Arduino, we have a simple Arduino, we have a resistor, we have a like a proper LED, we have wires, we have a breadboard. So when we talk about the code, example, you can clearly see the negative part has been connected to the ground. The resistor part for like the anode is connected to 13. And when we talk about the code, void setup pin mode 13 comma output. So why 13 comma output? Because 13 is the one which will be responsible for the output part. So we are gonna write the code digital write 13 high. We're gonna wait for 100 millisecond. Okay, this is a simple LED blink. So for example, we usually in India we just had Diwali, right? So we had those wonderful lights on our like outside our home. So when I like start the simulation, you can see the light will blink, and as per the delay available it is gonna like again stop blink stop because it is giving output. The pin mode 13 output states that the output which is connected to 13th, the output will be given in that particular LED. So for example, if I'm going to stop the simulation, I'm going to decrease the time to 100. That's 100 millisecond for you. Like I have written this, I'm going to make this 100 millisecond, 100 millisecond. If I'm going to start the simulation now, you can see the light have started to blink at a higher rate because again the time is now only 100 milliseconds. Apart from that, if I'm gonna like again stop the simulation, I'm gonna like make it 500 milliseconds, and I'm gonna do the same for this. I'm gonna start the simulation. So now you can see there is a proper time between two LEDs blinking, and this is properly what we call Diwali lights when we add at home. So for now, what we are gonna do is all the hackers which are available here, you're gonna take, you're gonna open circuit, you're gonna make this project now. That's it. We're gonna take an Arduino, we are gonna take a resistor, we're gonna take an LED bulb, and these connections. You can change the color of these things as per you want. You're gonna connect the cathode part to the ground and anode part through the resistor to the 30, and we're gonna make this work. So I'm gonna give you guys. See you, Khalid. Thank you for sticking by the stream. I'm gonna see you soon. So for other hackers, you're gonna do this thing. You're gonna open your emulator. You have already logged in. Take an Arduino, take a resistor, take wires, take bulb, and start the process. I'll just go and grab some water, and I will be back in a minute. Okay, folks, I'm back, and we're gonna continue. We're gonna build this project like with the basics, and then we're gonna work on gates, and then I'm gonna again explain you the main project which we actually discussed earlier, like the main Arduino one. And I'm also gonna do a special activity with all of your fix which you need to do. So if you are done with this project, just let me know. And if you like need any type of help, I would be happy to help, like any type of connection, why it is made, all of the things. I hope the code is visible to all of you. If you need the code, just let me know. I'm gonna wait for next 2 minutes. Just give me a sign that you're doing it or not doing it, so that we can like move forward. If you're not trying to get like if you're not explaining, trying to explain anything, you can just let me know. I will be happy to help you. By that time, I also have something to like share you. We're gonna wait for folks to like say if they're ready. If you have done, if you are doing, just even if you're doing, just let me know so that I can have a count of how many people are doing it. If you're not like if you're not like explain like if not trying like if you're not able to get what is happening, I would be able to explain it easily again. So just let me know. In that case, I would be happy to help, because in this space we need to cover a lot of things and we are not able to cover up that. I just want to make sure that you can go with the basics of Tinkercad by today, and so that if someone says that okay, can you blink something, like if you can make a small project on Tinkercad, you would be able to do that. That's the aim for this particular session. Okay, have is the chat stopped for me? I'm just gonna check. Hmm. I know. I don't think the chat is stopped. We need to move on. Uh, just a second. I'm just gonna tell you that the red line is connecting to ground. The red line is connecting to ground, which is connected to your cathode part, and to the anode part, it is connected to the 13, which is taking the input, which is giving you the output. I'm gonna zoom that for you guys. And this is again the code which is written on the right is a basic C code that if you're gonna take output on the pin mode, the pin mode 13 and D, which is like the D13 part, while loop, like if 13 is high, you're gonna wait for 500 like milliseconds, then again you're gonna wait, and then it is again gonna blink. I'm very sure that this is gonna look a basic, like complex type of thing, but we are gonna again. This is just for your basic understanding what goes in Tinkercad. How can you like do the same offline thing in the online version with such emulators available on the internet? That is the thing we are like trying to work on. Apart from that, again we are gonna move to the 3D designing. We are gonna make the MLH logo. I haven't made that one, so I'm gonna make one, and I'm gonna ask you folks to do the same, and then we will be good to go. So I'm gonna wait for next 1 minute, and then we will move to the next design. If you have any doubt, just let me know. And if even if your code works, like just let me know that. That would be good too. Hmm. Where do I find the wires to connect? Okay, I'm just gonna tell you that. Just I'm gonna stop the simulation. I'm gonna. You can see. You can just search here. Wire. Okay, that is not something. Just give me a second. Okay. You can have these wires. You can search. You can just need to click on those dots, and those wires would be available automatically. That's it. Okay, this actually happens a lot with me in this system. Just like try to click on this and the wire will be automatically available. That's it. That's the simple thing you need to do, and we will be good. You will be good to go. And if you want to delete it, if you want to change the color, just click on this, click on red. It is gonna look a different thing, so that it would be easy for you to like actually define. And we're gonna talk about all the other things which are available here. So I'm gonna wait like for a minute before you complete it, and we are gonna discuss about all these things which are like available here, like the LED, the push button, the potentiometer, and all. Hmm. Okay, we're gonna wait. People are actually doing it. Great. Arduino, breadboard, an 9 volt battery, capacitor. Okay, so I guess we are good to go. How do I run the code? Just click on the start simulation part. That's it. More than enough. That will be more than enough. Just try click on the start simulation part. It will be right above there. Okay, so we are gonna like, I hope the project would have been done by now. We're gonna work on like the register. It will help you to connect to like receive the output of a particular project. LED, as you know, simple. Push buttons are basically used like, it is basically more like switches, and it is used for the same purpose. Then we have a potentiometer. We have a capacitor. Okay, when we talk about capacitor, to be specific, it's more like a device for it stores those electrical energy consisting of two conductors in a close proximity, which are like more like insulated from each other. Then we have slide switches, as I've stated. In your homes, you have fans, you have lights, you on off them and work around. You have a motor, DC motor, again the same purpose, to circulate those energies, and all the tools which are available here. The ultrasonic, like the sensor, temperature sensor. So if you have ever heard of like, there are particular type of sensors which are available like on the internet, and like not on the internet, the projects which are made like the temperature sensor. So in any case, if the temperature sensor says okay, more like, hmm, what we want to do, like the temperature increases and the sensor starts like, okay, try to blink the light. So when we talk about, we connect this, and if the temperature increases by any chance, this light is going to blink. So that is used for temperature sensor. Then we have multimeters for same. Again, it's going to show the temperature. The PIR sensor, the ultrasonic sensor, distance sensor, and the photo, like when we do use photoresistor and temperature sensor when we are like working on the temperature sensor part. Yes, so this was basically the one LED blink. And before we move on to the next project, the next simple project, I hope the basic things are particularly clear, like how Tinkercad works, what are the basic things available. Apart from that, now the two LED blink which we are going to talk about. You might be thinking a lot of projects are already made. Yes, I have worked on Tinkercad a lot. So, yep. Okay, so talking about basic instructions. The anode part is connected to the resistors. The resistors are connected through the 13 and 12. Now, why they are connected? They are gonna give basically the output which is gonna like consulted. Then, since we have two connections here, the negative part is connected to the ground, as you can see. And when we talk about the code, basically for the code, pin mode 13 output, you can clearly see digital write 13 high, 12 high. Then we are going to wait, and then after a certain wait, it is going to again sign up. So I'm going to start the simulation. See, you can see both are going to light and then blink for a particular period of time. And in any case, we are going to like decrease this time to 500 and then start the simulation. See, the time limit has started and both are blinking in the same case. That is the case. As we have stated for like the first version, the first part, that is the first light, one LED blink. The same things goes on for the second LED blink. The same circumstances, almost the same code. We are gonna do the high-low part, as we have discussed. Computer knows only two languages, 0 or 1. Apart from that, another project which you need to see before we move on to the designing part. And this is not going to be a big session, don't worry. We are just discussing the basics of Tinkercad, how you're going to work. Okay, we have seen one LED light, two LED blink. Apart from that, there are tons of gates which are available. The OR gate, if you have studied in your school, or oh, great, just trying to relax. Can we have claps for him in the chat? His first code is working. Make sure like do we have a challenge for this? I just need to check that. Give me a second. Global Hack Week, October. Challenges. I'm gonna see if it contains challenge for today. Mm-hmm. Okay, use a hardware emulator if like you're good to go. Nice, mine is working too. Great. We have two people working on their projects. You also have a challenge. Use a hardware emulator. If you have made something, anything out of those hardware emulators, you're good to go. And this would be my suggestion. I am not now sharing the two LED system, like the blinking part. If you can work that on your own, that's a success. I'm just going to show that once again to you folks, so that things would be clear to you how that is going to work. I'm going to again set. Okay, I'm gonna tinker this to make a clear vision. Okay, so you can clearly see. Oh, great, 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 great. So our anode part is connected through a resistor to the 13 and 12, which is primarily possible, like responsible for the output. We have this negative sign connected to a ground so that a proper electricity can flow, and the anode part is connected to the negative. If you have seen that in the one LED blink part, the anode part was directly connected to the ground because we have multiple connections here. We are doing this here, and you can do this. I'm not going to show you the code. You have already worked on the code. Just try to work on two LED part and try to see if that works for you, and if that works it would be a success for you because that would be the thing you are doing on your own. Again, moving, I'm just trying to show you guys some simple, you folks, some simple projects which I have made. Okay, these are the gates. I guess we are good to go. Apart from that, your codes are working. Just try to work on the second 2 LED blink part 2, and we are gonna then move to the 3D part. Now we move to a special, like the activity which we planned. So I will ask you folks to open Tinkercad, and the challenge is to make an MLH logo. Like I'm gonna show you the logo. Just give me a second. MLH logo, logo, and you're gonna make the same thing, and you're gonna upload that on your challenges, whatever you wanna do. Just give me a second. Stop sharing. I'm gonna share something else. Okay. Chrome tab, MH 3D logo. You're gonna design this logo with this particular color on the Tinkercad, or you can even do one more thing. You're gonna design, the best part would be, no, that would be difficult for you folks to design the MLS logo on Tinkercad on the 3D version. If you are like available, just open MLS logo on your next page and design that, and I'm gonna do the same with you folks on my screen because I haven't also developed a lot on the 3D design. So I'm gonna share my screen. I'm just gonna open 3D designing, and now you know what to do. Prepare an MLS design using the shapes available. That's it. And use the same logo which MLH uses in the colorful logo. So I'm gonna do that with you folks. Hmm, I'm gonna search characters if that's available in this. I'm gonna see if, okay, we have tons of letters available here. So I'm gonna use Scribble in that case, to be very honest, because in Scribble we can easily create more. I'm gonna write. Okay, I'm just gonna see MLH logo. It is okay. This looks disastrous, to be very honest. But still, I hope Mary doesn't kill me for this. We have created the M. We are gonna create the L. Oh my god. We're gonna done. We're gonna apply another scribble here, and we are gonna design an H. Just give me a second. We're gonna change the colors too, so don't worry. It more looks like a Bob Ross event though, but still you're gonna learn a lot of things. Okay, we are done. So if we see the screen now, we have MLH written. Like if I'm gonna see the top preview, so talking about the colors, we have a red, blue, so we need to put this as red. Okay, so in that case we do. Okay, now I got that. Just give me a second. We're gonna create, like, you have to create separate for all of these. Scribble. So we are creating this here. No, right, the M. Okay, sorry. You can even write your name in 3D. That would be actually good. Okay, we are ready with our M. Done. We're gonna do another scribble here. We're gonna write L, and you are good to go. Again, I'm just gonna make sure that. Hmm. Okay, the L abruptly looks pretty much bad. Just gonna. You can do the customization whenever, like as per your choice. I'm just gonna do this. Great, and the image is done. So the first color is red in MLH, and in the second color we have blue. We're gonna design something with the blue part. I guess it's dark blue, yes, and we have H as yellow. So we're gonna use yellow, and like this is what I have made. I'm just gonna do one more thing here if I can, like it would be good. Yes, I'm gonna put this as white, and okay, Control Z. Mm, and what do we have? We have Major League Hacking here. So this is the basic work plane. Hmm. So we are gonna again use the scribble here, and we are gonna write major. I'm gonna share, and I'll ask you folks to like make simultaneously with me. Major. Okay, do we have a color change here to know all black? Leak. LEA. G. I'm definitely sure that someone from the MLS team is gonna say that we have messed up with the logo. Major League. Okay, we are done. We're gonna use another scribble for same, and we have another scribble, and we're gonna write hacking. Hacking. And okay, so if you're making with me, I will be happy to show your cool 3D logos on the on the stream. And if you're done with that, just let me know so that I can share those. I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna make it here. I'm just gonna do one thing. I'm gonna put even you can do this, and your project will be good to go. And then we have our beautiful H, and then we have M L H. And talking about, okay, we are done with this. Major League Hacking. We're gonna make this black in color because the initial part is black in color. Okay, so this is this is basically how our MLH logo looks like. If you have made the same, just let me know. I'm gonna increase the height. I'm gonna do one thing. I'm gonna write this 10. I'm gonna increase the height, and for even M, I'm gonna increase the height. And now if I get a tough top front view, I'm just gonna minus this. And yes, we are good to go. We have an MLS logo. You can clearly see a 3D MLS logo. I'm just gonna, okay, that's actually good. I was a bit thoughtful about what is gonna happen, but it looks good. I'm gonna put this to 7. I'm gonna put this to 7. Okay, so if you make, sorry, went away from the book to book some travel tickets. I'm back. Hey, Tariq. So what we have done this in the past three, we have again opened our 3D design part, and we have tried to make MLS logo. I'm gonna ask you to write your name in 3D part and just like submit it. And once you're done, like once you're completed it, you can just like even use this on. Okay, okay. I'm so sorry. That was sponge. Sponge. We are just gonna like move with the top front part. This is the what we can say, primarily the Minecraft part, how MLS logo will look at Minecraft. Just forget the black part written over there. If we go with the blocks part, okay, so for the blocks part, I guess it's not working properly for the blocks part, but I guess when we talk about the simple Tinkercad part, we can clearly observe this. If you are making it, just let me know so that I can share that on the screen before we end this beautiful live stream. We are just like heading to the end time for this stream, and we will be completing it. And once you are ready, you can just save this, import, sorry, export. I'm so sorry, export. You can just export it. You can use the three. You can use these files to 3D, and for laser cutting, you can even use the SVG part. So that will work too. And once you open that, that is going to open if you have a proper SVG tool to visit. And I'm just going to take a screenshot so that I can share it on my socials. I'm making almost done with mine. Great, great, great. I'm going to wait for you guys. I'm going to show your projects on the stream. This is my favorite part of the stream. Like people are working with you and you're going to show their projects on the stream. And just share the link in the chat. Like, so it would be easy for me to work on that. And even you can submit this as your project in the hardware because it's a part of hardware emulator Tinkercad. You're gonna wait for the folks to work on. Apart from that, all things looks good. Okay, if whenever you will be done with making your personal logo or name, just drop the link in the chat. You can find it here, like send to, and you can just share this link. Either the picture of your design, you can like just download it. So that is like in the PNG format will be. You can share it to the classroom. You can invite people over mail for same, or just share the link, the editable link, so that I can share that on screen. That will work too. Mhm. I'm just trying to think what more we can do here with the logo so that the people at MLS don't kill me for this 3D logo. This looks good like this. I'm just trying to figure out. Okay, we also have creatures and characters. That will work. Oh my god. I'm definitely getting a warning for this type of thing, but again, it looks good. Hmm. Talk about more shapes. Hmm. I'm just trying to think how it will look in Tinkercad now. The other versions. Okay, it doesn't sound that good. Still, can you see that? If you see from this angle, you can see the glasses standing on there. But if you see from this angle, like the angle which you are actually viewing it, you can see the glasses are on the right place. That is the 3D, which we actually talk about. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna take the glasses here. I'm gonna sign it here. Okay, this looks good. If you're done, just share the link so that we can share. Just use the editable link, which is like this link. If you can see the editable link on your like the above on your browser, if you can see that Zell faster, which will be just above your like emulator. The link, if you're using Google Chrome or any type of browser, a link would have been generated. The editable. Just try to share that in the chat, or otherwise just let me see how. Like even you can add me as a collaborator. Like see, first time sharing this design, you want to previously create generate new link. Either I can copy link or like share in the chat. That will be it. If that works. Great. I'm just gonna open Twitch to copy a link. Give me a second. Okay. Then first I'll send that. We're gonna open it. I hope. Oh my god. I'm just. This is a very good project to be very honest. Not gonna lie. I'm just gonna share my screen for this. Very good work, Phil Foster. I'm gonna like definitely tell the MLS team if they can work on this, like the MLS watch. Okay, I have revealed the secret. I'm just gonna share the screen. Share screen. 3D design MLS watch. Uh, Even if I talk about, it's not kiddish. It's something like any type of watch. Like companies start with this only, and they try to like implement changes on same. So if I can see that, okay, from all the angles we have, okay, why is that a stand after that, which we usually have? We have an MLH, proper MLH, colorful, better than me to be very honest. MLH watch, I just loved it. Can I download this? Can I download this? Just give me a second. I so want to download this. Hmm, export. No, no, no. Send to. I'm gonna save it for myself. Great. I'm just gonna share this on my socials too. Great work, Zelfoster. To be very honest, that's dope. That's particularly dope. Now we are gonna move to the next thing. I'm gonna again open. Give me a second. Okay, you do it. We are ready with your project two. Just give me a second. Mhm. Okay, great. Just give me a second. I'm just gonna share my screen. I was just thinking that is that my project only, but yes, he has made different. Yes. Now we are good to go. Like again, you have done the replica of text, but the thing I liked it, there is a proper spacing between the elements, proper major league hacking return. If I'm right, viewing is the top. You can like it's look good. The best part about 3D things are like the top, front, and side views. In the text part, it's more like a simple part, and we usually don't like it. But yep, great work by Zell Foster for that watch. I'm definitely gonna. I'm also downloading this so that I can share this with all the other amazing folks. Great. So I have tons of things. Is anyone else making? Otherwise, we are good to end the stream. I know this was more on Tinkercad, the hardware, the circuits part, but the reason is it's primarily difficult for you to understand what is circuit and all. It will take a lot of time. So I've emphasized on the 3D designs. You can use it for making civil projects if you love making them. If we don't have anyone else on the stream making on that, we will be good to go. Again, when we talk about specifically about Tinkercad, there are a lot of things like not precisely to design but also to circuits. And I was very happy that I guess also people made on like the just trying to relax made on the coding. JDU it made on the coding. Zelfroster did an amazing job in the design part. So I guess Zelfroster you also have an alternative career in the design if you are not already pursuing it. I guess that would be good to go. I guess we do not have more folks making the same. Again, thank you so much, everyone for joining in. Khalid joined us at the starting. Zel Foster, Jado, it kept at the end. We had some amazing folks throughout the like throughout the session. It was great discussing Tinkercad with you. Apart from that, I'm gonna take a leave. I'm gonna see you in another amazing session. Apart from that, if you are in APAC region, a good morning. Take a proper breakfast, or it might be a brunch time to be very honest. And I'm going to see you guys in the next session. Till then, take care, bye, and have a good day. Bye, folks.